Christmas, I suppose, is celebrated around the world. Gift of the Givers is preparing to bring joy to communities across the country. Every year, the humanitarian organization tries to put smiles on the faces of those who are less fortunate by distributing food parcels, especially to families displaced by natural disasters such as floods. For more on what they have planned for today, and I suppose for the rest of the week, let's bring in the founder of Gift of the Givers, and Dr. Imtiaz Sooliman, who joins us now via our video link. And Dr. Sooliman, thanks very much indeed for your time. You know, the work of the Gift of the Givers usually spans across cultural and religious organizations. I wonder if, as a start, you can help us get a better sense of what some of the immediate needs of those you help are at this time of the year.
Good morning, and greetings to all your viewers. Happy Christmas to everyone celebrating in the country, in the continent, and across the world. You know, it's not specifically for Christmas itself. We involve 355 days a year in bringing relief to the people. And quite often at Christmas time, these things like floods do happen, and we need to respond. Like, we planned a program. We look specifically at old age homes, orphanages, homes for the physically and mentally challenged, you know, because nobody really cares for those people. So we look at doing things with them. In the process, and it doesn't happen only on Christmas Day, because quite often we want them to have their food parcel or their support before Christmas happens. So on Christmas Day itself, they're in a very happy mood. And just 2 or 3 incidents have happened quickly. Yesterday at 4 o'clock, in a place called Ladysmith, which is in the Southern Cape, not the one in KZN, and there's a place called Zoa in that district, where they've been out of water for the last 2 to 3 weeks. Naisna and the Southern Cape have been battling with water shortages. We intervened with water tankers, then we got our borehole teams in, and at 4 o'clock yesterday, we managed to get the ball sorted out, the pumps connected, the wiring, the water pipes, and together with the support from Ladysmith Cheese, the technicians, we managed to push water into the reservoir system so that the whole of Ladysmith from last night started getting water. This was a Christmas gift to them, where they could get water for washing, drinking, and for agriculture, and for just, whatever else they required it for. So that is one of the things we did. And just a little further down the road in the Eastern Cape, severe floods affected King Williamstown and Amatoli Municipality, Joe Kabi, and Buffalo City. Over 1,000 people were in need of support in terms of food parcels, hygiene packs. Our teams have been rolling that out every day, you know, for the last 4 or 5 days, or even longer than that, in that area. And then in Toasterfield, coming closer to the Western Cape, we support that town since before COVID. We've been doing major interventions there. A Dutch television company has been supporting us with a soup kitchen, a feeding center, and providing items for the people of the town. Last week, we supported 1,200 kids with a gift, a toy, and sweets, as well as food parcels for most of the families in the area. Previously, we've given wheelchairs to many people. We've taken in medical teams to sort out cataracts, dental procedures, and also full medical intervention in the area. It's an ongoing process. And then food, you know, in Durban yesterday, there's a business event that takes place. There's Dubai Souk International, and they approached us 4 or 5 days ago and said they'd like to add a Christmas element or a social responsibility element, which was great. While they're supporting business, job creation, 3,000 new jobs are created in that program from 23rd December till 11 January. We said, you know, street children are not taken care of. Homeless are not taken care of. They don't celebrate in the joy of Christmas. Let's do something for them. So we had 130 children there yesterday. There were rides, fun games in this kind of souk, and all the kids were treated for a free ride, many free rides, of course, and they had a glorious time. They got new clothing, they got hygiene packs, they got food parcels, they got a hot meal. They had a phenomenal time. Unfortunately, one of the taxis bringing the kids had an accident. You know, but fortunately, the kids were not injured, and they came a little later, and they got the gifts too. And like this, we've been doing food parcel distribution and other interventions throughout in Namakwa, in Northern Cape, 600 food parcels in Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, other parts of Eastern Cape, KZN. We're running out. We can't do all that on one day. We do it in advance, and when we get hit by a storm or a flood, of course, it diverts us, and we've got to do other things. Also, last week, you know, in the Deflectors, in Mossel Bay, Southern Cape, the farmers have been battling with a drought. We're sending 2 truckloads of fodder for the animals, plus food parcels for the farm workers as well as for the farmers, because they've been battling. We want people to have an enjoyable Christmas, you know, and this is all about. It's about the festive spirit. It's about happiness. It's about joy, about knowing that people care for you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we can't really control things like natural disasters, but thank goodness for the gift of the givers who are always on hand at that time. Dr. Imtiaz Sooliman, I hope you have yourself a most restful time at this time of the year. And thanks very much indeed for all the work you do. Imtiaz Sooliman, once again, the founder of Gift of the Givers.